Let's get it. This is a pretty crazy journey so far. We only literally 82 days away from my son being born. Never been in this position, but I think now is a good time to be in this position. I'm at the right age. You can never plan for these type of things, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful. I got to go through my 20s without having a kid, all the way into my mid-30s. So, I mean, hey, I could have had a kid when I was 16 or something like that, but it didn't happen. And I got to live my life, travel the world, and have all types of cool experiences without having to take care of a son. Winning! Here, man. Spinning bands, man. Oh my God! It's real cool to have something to look forward to, a new addition, you know, a family now, and I have a goal ahead of me, you know, and I can focus on somebody else and build them to what I want them to be, or not exactly what I want them to be, but, you know, point them in the right direction and have my own little person. So this is crazy. It's crazy because when I first found out I had a son on the way, I was super excited. But after a while, like, the news get old and it kind of just like, you know, you get back to normal life and you working and stuff like that is locked in. But I recently went to a Harley Davidson Labor Day sale and they had a table with baby clothes on it, and I walked past it and I was just looking at it. I'm like, this applies to me now. And that just, I know it sounds so simple, but when I picked them up and was actually looking at them to see if I like them, to see if I want this on my child, and I bought it, it like really sunk in. And I know that's something crazy for it to really sink in, but that really, I was like, wow, I just literally bought my son some clothes. Maybe it's something you wouldn't understand unless you had kids at my age, but it's crazy. I'm super excited. So one crazy thing about getting my girl pregnant, that makes this situation kind of weird, is that we the same age difference that my mom and dad is. And my mom told me when she was pregnant with me, my dad kept like saying, before they even knew, he kept saying that she was pregnant, jokingly. And I just so happened to be doing the exact same thing. So back in the day when I was in high school, it was this popular video called Unforgivable. It was this black dude. He was like in a forest environment or whatever, and he was just saying this crazy stuff, making up stories about his girlfriend in certain situations. But one of the things that stuck out to me back then is that he would threaten his girlfriend with pregnancy. So I forgot how the video went, but he was saying that his girlfriend was whining and complaining or something, and he was just like, shut up or I'll get you pregnant. Got her pregnant. So I'm sitting up here being goofy with my girl, and I kept like doing that to her. Anytime she would complain, I'd be like, yeah, maybe because you're pregnant. I would keep saying that. Then sure enough, a few weeks later, she called me and told me she was pregnant, and I could not believe it. It was coming sooner or later. My older cousin Chris, he had his first baby at 36, and cause I kind of figured, well, I planned to have children between 27 and 32. And once I passed 32, I was like, damn, I don't know when I'm gonna have kids. But when I seen my older cousin have his first kid at 36, I was like, okay, he made that look cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going well over there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have my first kid at 36. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, I manifested this to the fullest extent. My mama is the GOAT, I swear. She got me with a surprise baby shower, and so growing up as a Jehovah's Witness, I didn't celebrate birthdays, Christmas, you name it, I didn't celebrate it. So I'm not used to having parties. The last like legit party I had was 5th grade for graduation. I remember it vividly. Got me a new BMX bike, and so something like this is a big deal to me. My mom is in town and just flew her in, and for Labor Day weekend, she said, all right, cool, you know, since you got the baby, we can all get together and have a brunch. I'm like, cool, you know, not expecting anything. And she was like, why don't you go pick up your dad while you at it? I go pick up my dad. We pull up to my sister's house, and it's a big tent in the front yard. So I'm like, what the hell? So I'm pulling up, helping my dad out the car and everything. I don't know how I'm not paying attention to the "It's a Boy" balloons floating, but I'm just like, okay, I guess we about to have the brunch here or whatever. So I'm completely oblivious to this because I'm so not used to having things for me. So as soon as I get my dad right, step foot out the car, out the truck, I'm hearing loud Harleys like all around me and stuff. I look to my right, my cousin's pulling up with the Harleys. Man, it was overwhelming to say the least. Like, I couldn't believe it. So once it settled in, maybe after like 5 minutes, I couldn't even talk. I was like, I hope don't nobody ask me no questions, because I'm sitting up here like trying to hold my tears in, because I haven't experienced something like this in decades. So luckily enough, my girl just got off of work and they wanted me to go pick her up. Man, when I got in that truck, I was crying like a baby. I was crying like a baby because that was a real special moment, and my mom is the GOAT for that. I do not, and the crazy part, she had my childhood friends there. Like, it was the perfect amount of people. It was the perfect people there. Everybody that I was familiar with. It couldn't have went any better than how it went. So thank you, mama. I really appreciated that. It was super good. Super good. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I feel as far as entering into fatherhood? Am I nervous? Am I happy? And to be honest with you, I feel like I've been here before. And the reason I say that is because I'm the youngest out of 12. I have a huge family, and I got so many nieces and nephews. I was born an uncle, literally. So new babies and just watching everybody else's relationships, they ups and they downs. I learned a lot of lessons through my brothers, sisters, cousins, associates, friends. So honestly, I feel like since I've been 27, I've been ready to have a kid. Like, I've been thinking about schools and all types of stuff like that years ago. And now I'm thinking about, how can I keep my son away from this buffoonery? But it's kind of inevitable. Like, I'm not even one of those type of people that want my son to be a specific way. That's part of the reason why my son is not a junior, because I don't want him to be me. I want him to be his own unique self. And even if it's something I don't like, even from watching celebrities, like you see Herschel Walker, a super mutant, athletic, super alpha male, and his son is softer than butter has been put in the microwave for 45 seconds. So you some stuff you really can't dictate. You can do as best as you can to try to implement beliefs or ideologies and whatever type of characteristics you want your children to have. But at the end of the day, it ain't you. They're their own self. So, yeah. Of course, I'm gonna try to, I'm a very influential person. So whether it's my kid, friends, family, I know I have influence. So I'm pretty confident on how this is gonna turn out. All these cars rolling past, everybody looking at me, but but yeah, I'm super excited, man, to say the least. she driving past with her phone like this, like I can't see her. Yeah. Whew. To see a little version of me, and people always say, even if you're not around or you don't do something in front of your kid, like genetically is coded in them to do certain things that you do. And it's crazy to see them do it without you directly influencing them. Because people used to tell me all the time, like I do certain things that my daddy do or act just like him or have the mannerisms and things like that. And as a kid, I couldn't see it. I didn't know what they was talking about. But man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see who he looked like the most. So far, after looking at them ultrasound photos, being that his mama looked like a black Pocahontas, and I looked like I was just freed from the plantation, and that's how his little ass looked. My money's on he looks just like me, because he definitely has a big nigga nose and big nigga lips, and she ain't got that. Oh man, I cannot wait. I'm super excited for that. I can't wait to go to the beach with him. I can't wait to travel. All types of stuff. I'm a big kid myself, so I know a lot of things that I do, he should be intrigued by it. Now, one place where I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be lacking at, hopefully I'll be able to compensate some type of way, is like sitting down and watching cartoons and stuff like that, because I stopped watching that stuff early. I hopped off the porch early. I loved being outside. So after that little Pokemon craze when I was 9, and at the time WWF, Thursday Night SmackDown and stuff, after that, it was a wrap. Dragon Ball Z, I don't know nothing about it. The Nickelodeon stuff, all the stuff that people be talking, that my generation be talking about, that they grew up with, the Cartoon Network, and I don't know nothing about it. I was outside. I'm definitely about to be getting it in, because I started doing this photography and videography thing as a hobby, uploading on YouTube, Facebook, whatever platform I feel like uploading on that particular day. But yeah, I'm about to be focused on getting that money on. Not like I wasn't, but all the collaborations and I really didn't even do too many of those, but don't try to lowball me, y'all. Cause that's where that rocket just went. That's where that is. Gone. Gone, baby.